What's up, everybody? It's Saul Sunforge here for Dungeons and Taverns. How's everybody doing? Today, let me stop the music for a moment here, as I find that most of this copyright-free music, a good deal of it actually isn't copyright-free. I've been getting a lot of copyright claims on it. It's supposed to be royalty-free and copyright-free. Nothing in life can ever be easy. So, alright, so here's the map that we've been working on the last few sessions. Okay. Callie, go to your room, honey.
Okay.
So here's the map we've been working on the last few sessions. And in case you didn't notice, and I didn't really announce it or anything, but if you're observant, you're able to notice that my map was zoomed in a pretty good deal. And that's because I was going to add extra things into the map after this primary landmass was done. You see here, I have all this extra area. And what I was going to do is I was going to make the Great Wheel, make the Abyss and the Nine Hells of Bator and Elysium and and the Feywild and then the Shadowfell. And I was going to make all these things and to make the maps and the land masses on the same map. That was my goal. And I still would love to do that. I mean, it sounds like a huge undertaking, but I wouldn't have undertook it if I wasn't willing to accept that. But after looking at it, for some time, I wasn't exactly happy with that because I didn't think there'd be enough room to do that. And my landmass, even though I'm zooming it in, doesn't exactly show the scale that I wish it to show. I mean, I have decent amount of detail and things in here, and I'm going to add more in the cities and everything like that, of course. But I feel like it's still a little bit too close together. And that's because it's really the size. It's really the size of a continent, maybe. Well, not maybe. It is, in terms of a map, instead of a whole world. And so, what I'm going to do, and I don't know. I should probably do it on the same map. Maybe, I don't know. Wasn't exactly sure how I wanted to go about doing it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to yeah, I think so. I was thinking to make sure that's what I wanted to do. I think I'm going to remake this map a part of the greater map that I'm going for. And I'm going to incorporate my other maps into this map. And it's going to take a few sessions, but it's okay because the last few sessions weren't a waste because it lets you know exactly sort of how my process is, how I go about doing this. And so we're going to go ahead and start out with the shape. We're gonna go with the shape that we started out with, And we're gonna do that up here. it really doesn't matter how big we're making the shape, because eventually what we're going to have with it. And I guess some of the things I say don't make sense until afterwards. If you pay attention, I I speak in terms of, you know, like if you're playing chess. I try to speak a few moves ahead, where sometimes things I say don't make sense right away, but after a while they make more sense usually, because they take longer to explain them. That's how I've always lived my life anyway. Some people don't like it. But, okay, so we're going to... Alright, so this land is... It's not... This is going to be up here eventually. Alright, we don't need to worry that they're connecting right now. We're just using this as a template. So we can see exactly kind of what we did here. Alright, oh, let me turn the music back on. Because the internet's having a hard time for some reason. What's going on here? All right. Is YouTube down right now? What's going on? Is it just this video, or... It's very annoying to me. It's going to force me to pick a different video, I think. Oh, look at that. It worked right away. I refuse to believe that. Come on. Just play the music that I'm asking you to. Yep. Alright then. Very annoying. Alright. So let's start with the region we started with in the first place. Alright, and we gotta knock the size of these stamps down a bit. Alright, so is a 150 zoom good enough? Let's do 200. Let's do 200. And the reason I do the zoom is because you can make the map the size you want to make it by zooming in. You can make the stamp smaller to compensate. So, but the only thing is, it gets rid of a lot of your fine control because you have to make this you have to make the sizes larger to make a difference. Like when you're cutting away from the land and stuff. But we've been able to get around that a decent amount so far, I think. Yeah, see, that's way too big. Alright, well, that's plenty. That should be plenty. And we're going to piece the mountains together. This might be a little bit more quick and dirty because how I already explained everything that I've done so far, and I'm pretty much just going to try to replicate that with a few changes. And these mountains here, I'm kind of trying to make them like the size like the Appalachians basically in terms of height. They're not going to be like no 30, 40,000 feet mountains, you know. All right, so let's go ahead and make. See what it looks like here. Let's subtract. It's a 3. Let's get that guy. Get that guy in there. All right, so that's the start of this waterway here. And then, of course, that means that all this out here is water. I mean, I could do that right now. It's not a big deal. And it might seem like it kind of sucks redoing all this work. It might a little bit, but like I said before, I love making maps, and you know, this basically gives me time, a little bit of time to just do my D&D stuff, like for my campaigns and stuff. At the same time as making videos and hanging out with you guys. So, you know, eventually, once I get more followers, I'm going to be doing this kind of stuff live so you could join me and just talk to me and hang out with me. That's my goal. Eventually, when I have time, I'll make a playlist of stuff of songs that are copyright free that I know will not get me any copyright strikes, because I think the whole copyright system is stupid. It's terrible. It's kind of pathetic, actually. Hmm. I hate when it deselects all my assets that I put up here. Alright, so we're going to blend these snow mountains in here. And I like the look of the look of the other ones better. That's why mostly they're that kind and not the snow. But I bet you I can mix it in so that it looks perfectly fine. Let's enlarge these. I actually don't think that's big enough of an area. Now, because of what we're doing. Hmm. just moving the mountains down a bit. I wonder if it would give it a bit more of a solid look if I mix those in on the outer mountains. And the inner mountains left them the same color. Um, Maybe this middle one here. I might change up the orientation of the mountains, but for right now, that's fine. We don't want no land showing behind them. And then we'll just follow in the contours of this mountain. Just follow it in right there. I kind of wanted this to be more straight before, but I didn't have the room, so now that I have the room, kind of expand its legs a little bit. That's as far as I want to draw out for right now. I was thinking about hollowing out a little bit of an area in here, so this way, you have like an idyllic village with a backdrop of the mountains. Kind of like, the intro of the Vikings is how I imagine it. I always like that little landmass there that's nestled between the mountains. You got to take a ship inwards to get to the beach that's located in between the mountains. Like, I love that. All right. Let's see here. But I'm using the land underneath it as a guide, sort of. And since we're kind of stretching it out, essentially, um, it's just a guide. It's not going to be a duplicate. The general shape is something I like, though. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's see, it would be from this one right here. We're going to go ahead and put the little stream in there now. I did the wrong one. Flatten the foreground. Wait, did I? I always, for some reason, always get that wrong. There we go. We moved it a bit. Let's see what it looks like now. Okay, it's flat in the foreground. Damn it. It looks alright. Oh, here's what we could do. Where's that little piece of mountain at? Okay. There we go. So that we got it. We got the rest of the mountain. And then we're going to take this off. So this way we have that whole mountain there to design from. It's kind of just an illusion, really, but alright, that's fine. We're only doing this so we can make our little stream here without having half the mountain missing. And the reason it was missing is because of the water behind it. This is a 2. And we'll have it start like right here. And then we'll give them a little bit of creating space on that side. On the small side. let's get this mountain all the way and see what it looks like. Okay. I don't know if I want to extend it up all the way up into there, like, and just have it assumed. I think I'll just have it assumed because it kind of, to me, it doesn't look very good. That should be okay. I could live with that. I could live with that. I just don't want it to look too junky, you know. Alright, so we're gonna just start taking mountains from over here. Because we have to extend this further now. Which is completely cool with me, but I just gotta make sure it looks right. Where are we gonna put the dwarves? I kind of want to. Let me see. Let's flip these. Let's see something. Flat in the foreground. Wait, how? Wait, do I? Yeah, see, I want to keep the doors and things, but I would like to get rid of the cut. Well, you know what? I have an idea. Let's increase the size of this so we can see the changes. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to take this waterway and we're going to just scoot it right along that coast while leaving enough of an area for a coast. And I don't know if I'm going to make it wrap down already or make it just keep going out and then eventually come down. I think that's what I'll do, is I'll make it go out. Like as if it's following mountains that aren't there any longer. And then eventually it will come down. As it goes on to the next area. And I should probably extend the mountains a bit still. I think that's good. You can tell it's part of the same mountain range. Alright, let's get rid of some of this stuff up here. I like my mountains to pop, so we get rid of all the land showing around it. Alright, let's cut that out right there. And that's kind of, really how you work on your map. You just slice off a little piece at a time. And then eventually everything will come together as a shape, You just have to micromanage each individual part. And of course, you could just haphazardly make a map in like 10 minutes. Anybody could. If you told me you wanted a map and you wanted it made in 10 minutes and it wanted it to be presentable for a campaign on like on a large campaign scale, I could probably do it, depending on how many cities you wanted and things. But certainly a map with 10, 12 cities on it and a few different biomes. Alright, that's fine. That's good. Have the one coming off of the two. I should just enlarge the pen. Yeah. All right, that's a decent sized little pond there. Little little lake. Not really a pond, more of a lake, but hopefully I could do the sparkles like I did before, because I don't know exactly remember how I did it. No, I think it was more of a light blue, really. Callie, go away. Mm. I mean, I can see it for sure, but that might be too blue. I don't know. I think it's okay. Okay. put some ice on this water here. It's too big. There we go. It's frozen a decent portion up. You know, where the water starts, around that bend there where the water starts going rather slow. When it's fast moving right off the break there, it's too fast moving for it to be frozen solid. Probably a little bit around this body of water. It'd be a little, you know, most of this body of water would be a little bit frozen in pieces for sure, but it wouldn't be much because of how fast moving it would be coming from the ocean. Phthalates. Oh, it's in the background. Okay. Would there be another extra mountain or two here? Or no, these mountains, we can have them continue up. Maybe. Yeah, there's quite a bit of space over here. Maybe have the mountains move up, and then eventually terminate. I think I'm pretty happy with the way that looks. So then we'll give this side a 4 for the water instead of a 3. Since we're using a larger scale, we'll do 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see what 4 looks like anyway. Alright. So let's go on with the trees then. Yeah. I was gonna say I'm not gonna put some trees there to put a farm, but what would you farm in such a cold environment? Some type of fishery, maybe. They're fishers. And then once we make the world map, we're gonna zoom it down and make the freaking make the province maps. That's where the real fun starts. Getting the shape and all this stuff is fun, but it takes forever. But getting to populate your map with cool stuff is where it's at. And you have to remember, when you create a world like this, that your players aren't going to get to, they're not going to get to everything. They're just not going to. And it's not a bad thing. It's not a problem. Because if you use the same campaign world for multiple campaigns or multiple groups, it'll all get discovered. And basically what you're doing is essentially you're setting yourself up for success down the road. Because all the all the hits, the upbeats and the storylines that don't get used will eventually get used. And so you have a good you'll find the longer you go, the more and more of your work will be done. And if I could get each one to not disappear. Well, hold on. Let's do the trick we did earlier. Let's see how well it works. And I didn't want to get all them trees in the way. That's why I didn't select the whole thing. Alright, now let's check it out. See how this works. And trees look too tall. It looks alright. Alright, we changed the music up because it was coming to an end. And this is Tavern Inn Music, Fantasy Medieval Music, No Copyright, Volume 2 from Relaxation Harmony. All right, let's see. I want to put a few more trees in here. What's the difference between the snow and the fey sparkles? Oh well, we're gonna have some snow hills for sure. We'll put this here for now. There it is, snow.
It's so Daddy. It's Daddy's nothing cute. Okay. Yeah. Great. Daddy. No.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. It for sure looks like blizzard conditions. Should the hills be more over on towards the mountains? Alright, that actually looks more realistic. Should I have done another lake? Like over in here? No, because I wanted to do a lake like right in here. And just because I drew it that way doesn't mean that it flows. This one flows down. This one doesn't flow up. Just so you, everything it flows from north to south. This one here flows east to west, but that's because it starts at a higher elevation in the mountains, and it goes to. This is relatively flatter area, so it's going to go from the tall side to the shorter side. Alright, let's start getting rid of some of this excess land over here to make it pop again. That's a good amount of hills, I think. I might add or take some away or space them out differently, but it's just generally a placeholder for right now. And I'll put the residentials and all those types of things in much later, after we get the shape of our place down. And alright, so we got the trees. What else? Oh yeah, the little lake we wanted here. So we'll have it coming off of this. It would be kind of natural to have it. Let's see here. So the water would come in. You can have it up over here somewhere. Over here. Up in here. Hmm. Do we want this water here? Because we have to have an area of snow after the tundra. So do we want water dividing the territory again? Since we already have it up here. Maybe. Let's see. Alright, so that will connect to this large one here. Alright, so let's make a 1 off of this 2. Maybe it starts to follow it back into the territory a bit. It starts heading down. Because there's not enough forward momentum to make it go straight too long. Would it go? Would it even go that far? I don't think it would even go that far in. that could work. I'm not sure what the heck they're doing back there. Light snow rich. Snow patches green. All right. So as we leave this biome, the snow starts slowly melting away. And of course, we're gonna get rid of this piece right here. We're gonna cut through it with the water, but for right now, we're just gonna color it. I imagine that up here. I imagine up here that the grass is gonna be like that too. It's not gonna immediately be tundra conditions. It's gonna be a little bit warmer up there because of the hot water from the ocean coming in here. But by the time the water funnels through this whole area and dissipates all of its heat, when it gets down into the river down here, it's going to be nice and cool. All right, so let's finish up doing the getting rid of the land that's near the mountains, so they pop a bit more. And it's fine if it's not exact, because that's going to actually, it's close enough to the mountain that it actually just adds a little bit of ruggedness to the mountain. When you're zoomed out from that perspective, you're not going to be able to see that little tiny piece of land there. Because you can't even really see it zoomed in. I can. These little triangles jutting out right here. And sometimes, whenever I put the mountain in the background, when I flatten it to the foreground, I put like little contours and things in the mountain when I'm painting to highlight the different textures in the mountain, and I'll throw in a lake or something up there usually, sometimes, or a cave entrance. And I might do that type of stuff when I'm designing the travel map. And I'm just basically just taking a bite at a time, just one click at a time. I'm not holding the mouse down and dragging like usual. Mm, keep that little piece of land up there. It doesn't make much difference to the map, but I like it. Mm, to add a few more here to the mountain. Not bad, not bad. Actually, I think I should do an actual layer of snow before I start doing the melting, huh? And that's intentional that I left those little pieces there. And again, the water is going to cut through it, so it's it's not going to all be there. I'm thinking a good portion of this is going to have to be white. And we'll see. We're gonna build out from here. I don't think we're gonna skip around. We might. I tend to. It's a lot more fun to skip around though. All right. So and then as the warm water carries the heat in, then we'll have over here a strip of melty snow. This is going to be changed up here too. That's actually probably not going to even exist, but we're just laying down the weather conditions for right now. Yeah, we could pretty much get rid of a good deal of this top portion here. We could pretty much guarantee that it's not going to extend past here. All right. Alright, so we can move the snowy tundra label. Start deconstructing. I would put that over there somewhere. All right. Well, let's save it. I think we've exceeded the memory limit or something. What? Why is it not adding? Um. It's not subtracting either. What the hell's going on? Did my mouse die or something? No. Alright, let's reload the map. Let's see what happens.
I'm done.
Okay. Good girl.
It drew that little blurb up there.
1, 2, 3.
That's all you have.
Okay. So reloading the map did it.
Okay, but you're not gonna have anything later.
Alright, I think this would probably run down. Alright, so let's add over here. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and take our size tool to shape down to a 2. Or should I continue with a 3? I could continue with a 3 actually, because there's enough 2's joining to keep it a 3. Oh wait, well this one was a 4, huh? So let's see, there'd be a 4. There'd be one coming off of here. Make it a 3. One over here would add. Keep it a 4. Yeah, we could probably keep it a 4 for a little bit longer.
Okay. Daddy, mommy. Come on, Callie.
Callie, I'm recording, honey.
Let's see how big it
Well, watch out.
Alright, so we'll have it kind of winding a bit. Bless you.
Here. Here.
So we'll have this 2 here.
Looks nice. Looks nice.
We'll have that joining in there.
Get it.
I don't know if I like the angle.
What's going on? Bub, there's a bub.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and...
Nope, it's blue. Right.
There we go. That seems like a natural.
Good. Blue.
And this one right here could actually probably come out to this side right here. I think I'll do that. Callie, can you please go to your room and stop shaking those keys?
Right.
Go on.
Alright, let's get that down. Get that
Okay.
under control. Just a bit. Alright. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of that. All right. And actually, yeah, there's plenty of room over here. I was gonna say I don't know if this melty area would extend that far, or if it would start over here since the mountain is defending, so it would start sooner. And then maybe because it would probably go more towards the east side, this cold region, than to the west side. So, north and then east instead of north, then west. So this small strip here would be over on this side, and then this large area would be on this side. If hopefully what I'm saying makes sense. It makes sense in my head, damn it. Alright. Oh, we gotta redo our settings. So it keeps, whenever we load back in, it redoes all of our settings. Alright, so snow. Put it down to size 10. Okay, that's pretty cool. I think we're just getting too cute with it over here. We'll just make it all. We'll just make it snow. We're getting too cute with it. I mean, realistically, that's how it works. It's blended, you know. Oops, we kind of drown out that one mountain there. That's actually okay. All right. So let's yeah, I figured that wasn't the color we started with. What is that? A beach? We'll just go sand because not really much is going to be that color when we're done. Hmm. I even though I'm going to be changing that color, I still don't like that sand right there. Now it just looks like I'm about to do body work on a car. Um, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty good. This would actually be snow up here too, because the proximity to the ocean. Probably until like right in there. Alright, and then afterwards we can go ahead and do a solid layer of this kind here. It's more melty snow, but you see how it's less dense. Gotta try to blend it in naturally. And we'll blend it in up here, even though that's not gonna probably be there the same. It's either not gonna be there anymore or it's gonna be different. But we're doing it for now. Okay. Well, that's good. I mean, that's a solid video. I don't want to overwhelm you guys too much in each video. So we're going to go ahead and upload this video and, work on some other stuff. So until next time, Saul Sun Forge signing out. We redid the snowy tundra and some of the waterways, and it's starting to look pretty good. And then we'll get to relocating on this stuff later on here in the next coming videos. But yeah, this is gonna be a pretty big map. So it's gonna be sweet. It's already turned out how I envision it, which is cool. All right, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.